A woman feeling dizzy and sluggish joined today's workshop. She is also suffering from forgetfulness and her mind going blank. Her dizziness got worse after she experienced hyperventilation last year. She is sick in many ways, but the dizziness has become her biggest problem since then. It gradually got worse. She finds it difficult to follow job instructions as dizziness gets worse at work, making it impossible for her to remember things. She ends up quitting and repeats the same course at her new workplace. Seiko Ito asks her whether she has any objective, any purpose in her life. The answer is no. Seiko Ito talks to her. Usually, the brain has space for the past, present, and future. However, in your case, there is no future. A place for the future does not exist in your brain. Everything that happens from now on is the future. Inside your brain, there is no room for all the things that are waiting to happen. No purpose, nothing. That is the way your brain is now. What do you think about that? She replies, I think it's a problem. We call the brain system a why, how come system, which means it is activated by questions. The brain is always thinking, why, how come? So the brain immediately reacts to questions, but without being asked, it would not function. Less functioning makes the brain rigid. Seiko Ito finds out by DOKUNO that her brain is not in action. Seiko Ito says, when this happens, the parts near the brain, such as ears and jaw, will start to lose its desire. The desire to hear, the desire to eat, and even the desire to breathe. These desires will all be suppressed, and these parts of the body will function less. You need to find something to look forward to and lead a positive life. That will be your cure. How would you like to lead your life? Start with studying yourself. I want you to know about yourself. That ends in your happiness. Become a person who will say, I'm 100% happy at the time of death. In order to become so, I hope you will study DOKUNO Ho. Study DOKUNO Ho and learn about yourself as well as others. Read brain information, including your own, and understand its message. Inside your brain, there is everything. The brain is always 100%, and it is 100% at the time of death. The brain is constantly telling you that you already have all the information you need inside your brain. So although many things happen in life, your brain is always fine. Sometimes you might be manipulated by the way you live or by the surrounding situation, but the brain is never less than 100%. It is a 100% existence. For example, you are satisfied by 10%, but not the rest. Even so, you have to reason it by blaming illness or blaming your parents, and you make it up to 100. That is how the brain works. But try to take the blame and fill it up to 100% under your own responsibility. Listening to this, she says, I finally realized how spiritless I was till today. I want to change today. I want to change now. She was 20 years old when she started working. She worked for this first company for 11 years. Further, DOKUNO finds a vascular dysfunction of the brain which occurred 25 years ago. This was before she got a job. It might have triggered her current brain condition. And when she was 20 years old, a left head vascular dysfunction affected the entire left side of her body. By DOKUNO, Seiko Ito looks for the adjustment point that will remove these influences. It is the right head, the right temporal bone. Seiko Ito stimulates the adjustment points read by DOKUNO. The right temporal bone of the skull. The inner side of the right fifth metatarsal bone's proximal part.
Okay.
2 months later, we asked her how she's doing. You came to our workshop 2 months ago. How do you feel now? At that time, I was feeling so dizzy and sluggish that I couldn't think about anything. Thinking just made the dizziness worse. There was really nothing I could do about it. But after Mr. Ito told me why it was happening, maybe partially because I was relieved to know the cause, now I do not feel dizzy anymore. As for the other symptoms, some are gone and some remain. I understand it's important to have a purpose and give my brain some room for the future. But at this moment, it's kind of hard for me to do so. Asked whether she wishes to have a purpose, the answer is yes. The next challenge is to find her own purpose of life.